Hi, guys, and welcome back to Riley's on the Road.
We spent a week in Wellington, Kansas, and another week in Lawrence.
Let's see what we did there.
We decided to leave Huntsville, Alabama randomly a few days before our reservation was up to try and beat a storm. Since it was a last-minute decision, we didn't end up leaving until around 6 o'clock at night, which is very out of the ordinary for us. We like getting to our nightly spot before it gets dark, but this time we spent the whole 5 hours driving in the dark to arrive at a Love's travel stop very late at night. The next morning, we continued our drive to Wellington, Kansas, where our grandparents live.
David and I went to Korean barbecue for the first time. It would be fun to do as a family in the future. While we were in Wichita, David and his dad went to the Kansas Aviation Museum.
Our great Aunt Pam took us ceramics painting twice while we were there, which was super fun. I found out I really enjoy it. And after one of the sessions, we got boba.
Okay, go. You gotta stab it.
I was in motion.
No, slow motion.
I have to decide. How was your day today? Cheerful. Bored.
Okay, this is going to be a very long video.
Chill.
So very.
I had a wonderful day.
I really like baking, so while we were at Granddad and Mimi's house, I made banana Reese's peanut butter pie for church potluck and fun to try at home.
One morning, my dad, Brietta, and I went shooting with Granddad and his friends. We got to shoot a couple of different kinds of guns, which was so cool.
We drove 4 hours to Lawrence to stay near our aunt, uncle, and cousin. We went over to dinner the night we got there for great food and even better company.
The next morning, we went over to the Kansas Capitol building in Topeka to pick up some things we had forgotten in Wellington from Granddad, so got to see him while Congress was in session, and got a little tour and overview of what was going on. Les got to go over to the Senate and watch them work for a while.
Ashton and I enjoyed our last real meal and dessert for a few days before getting our wisdom teeth out the next morning.
Aunt Stephanie and Cousin Maria signed us up for a mushroom foraging class at the Prairie Preserve Nature Center. We found a few mushrooms and also saw some birds that they rescued. Over the weekend, while the big girls were recovering, we went to the Wamego Tulip Festival.
One night we had a fancy charcuterie board, and Stephanie taught me how to make salami roses.
Then we drove to Grand Island, Nebraska to visit with family and start cleaning out my Nani's house. She collected some pretty amazing things, and it was so nice seeing everyone. Plus, we got to fish. After a few days, we packed up and headed for Cheyenne.
The Love's RV stop in Hazen, Arkansas was awful. To all of our RV friends, skip this one if you can. We are so very blessed that all of our grandparents live in homes where we can park our RV comfortably and without restrictions. Granddad, Mimi, and Pam took the girls on some fun outings and even made me an awesome Mother's Day project. Our stop in Lawrence was scheduled so Melina and Ashlyn could have their wisdom teeth removed by oral surgeons we trust. My sister Stephanie has worked at Oral Surgery Kansas for 15 years, so they made us feel right at home. Unfortunately for Melina and Ashlyn, they spent most of the week recovering instead of sightseeing. But Gemma and Brietta were beyond spoiled during a multi-day sleepover at Cousin Maria's, so it really was a win-win.
We had a great time with family.
See you next time on Riley's on the Road.
Bye!